Today, retired Assistant Commissioner Phonse McNeil laid out the hard facts. Kodiak RCMP were poorly prepared for the threat they faced, under-equipped from their radios to their firearms.
Carbines were not available to the officers in Moncton on the night of June 4th.
Carbines are a military-style rifle with a longer range than the pistols and shotguns police normally carry. The report says they should have been available and could have given officers a crucial advantage against Bourque's own high-powered weapon.
It has more capability at distance, so you wouldn't have to get as close to a suspect with a carbine as you would with a pistol.
But the detachment's carbines were 2 hours away at a training exercise. Within an hour of the first 911 call, 3 officers were dead and 2 others wounded. Even so, New Brunswick's top Mountie isn't convinced carbines would have saved lives that night.
I'm not naive enough to think that in a different situation, they may have been able to use it and it may have changed the outcome. I don't know.
The 2005 murder of 4 RCMP officers in Mayerthorpe, Alberta, led to recommendations that Mounties be armed with carbines. The rollout didn't start until 2012 and only reached Moncton last year. Too late for Kodiak RCMP, says this retired officer.
Things are just starting to get rolled out now when 4 members were killed in March of 2005. Come on. You know, that's not adequate enough.
Behind Civic 15.
Poor police communications were also criticized today. Unencrypted radio channels meant officers and dispatchers couldn't speak freely to one another.
By guarding their conversation and by not being able to communicate in a free method the way they wanted to, they weren't actually able to alert the other officers to how dangerous the situation may have been for them.
The widow of one slain officer, a former police dispatcher herself, appealed for the force to move quickly.
My hope is that the June 4th, 2014 incident and any subsequent incident will propel the implementation of an encrypted radio system, the lifeline of the officers.
There are 64 recommendations in the report, touching on everything from tactics to training. The RCMP say all recommendations will be adopted, and the force will report back publicly within a year on their progress. Wendy?